Hi, my friends and soul family. I have been inspired to be a little more vulnerable and open and honest with you. There's a girl I follow on Instagram, Taylor and Divine, and she's been sharing some pretty big truths lately, and I guess I haven't been totally transparent and vulnerable and honest about who I really am. The level of my awareness about things and my, I guess, light working abilities, if you will. I don't really touch on these subjects too much for whatever reason, but she's really, she's calling people out on the, I guess you could say, the new age end of the spectrum. So I've always been one to find the truth. I try to use discernment. I just want the truth. And this is not going to be a very popular video, I'm sure, because people don't really want the truth. They just want their hopium, their false hope, and, not willing to change their minds if something contradicts their beliefs, and maybe you're just not ready to change your beliefs, and that's fine. That's whatever. But I'm really quick to change my beliefs and my opinions on things, because ultimately I just want to get to the root of everything. And I'm really big on talking about controlled opposition. And I haven't really talked much about light workers or, like the ethereal stuff. It just, and like spirituality and religious stuff, it just seems to always ruffle somebody's feathers, and I don't really care to deal with all the drama. But anyways, I guess we'll probably deal with some drama. She is calling out a lot of the self-proclaimed light workers who are communicating with the Galactic Federation, and I knew there was something up with this. These people are possibly not even people. And if you don't know about extra dimensional beings, shapeshifters, and all that good stuff, then there's a rabbit hole for you to go down. So the thing is, with religion and spirituality, there's always going to be lots of truth. The same with any of these like truth movements, with the jabs, with the G, with anything going on. You're going to find people, like with the chemtrails, you will find people who give you lots of great information, and it's true and it's credible. And then there's always some deceit mixed in. And the same goes with Christianity, New Age stuff. In fact, I don't even know really what New Age means, because you can't call meditation New Age. That is the act of bringing your breath into your body, like being aware of your breathing, clearing your mind. There's plenty of scientific evidence and neurological scans that meditation is beneficial for the body, brings you closer to God. The Bible talks about it. I'm not really sure what people think New Age is, but anyways, it's neither here nor there. So you have people in the New Age movement and the religions. So this is like this huge psychological warfare going on. The New Age movement is giving you a ton of truth mixed in with some deception and deceit and lies. The religions also give you some truths. The Bible has some truth mixed in with some deceptions, deceit, and lies. People in the truth movements Lots of truth. I'm talking about the big names here. Lots of truth mixed in with, convenient omissions and lies and deceit. They keep you distracted every which way possible. And so when it comes to things like New Age, right? They want to say, "Oh, don't go there. That's keeping you away from God. That's all of the devil," right? But you are failing to recognize that there is lots of truth involved mixed with some deception. People can say the same thing about religions. There's plenty of fear-mongering in the Bible too, mixed with a ton of truth and wisdom. So I don't know what to tell you guys at this point other than you need to use discernment. You need to have an open mind, and you need to find that connection with God within yourself and within your heart. And yes, meditate. Find that connection within, because the kingdom of God is within you, and you need to, only you can go there. Only you can find that. And really look at the things that are like fear-based and trying to steer you away from something. Like for me, I want to be like, I want to put a magnifying glass over that. What's really going on here? Why are they trying to steer people away? It's there's there's truth and lies in everything, and it's up to you to figure out what's what really resonates with you. Maybe something will resonate for now, and then it won't later. Maybe something will serve you now at this point in your life that may shift later on. It doesn't make it wrong. It doesn't make people who follow the New Age stuff wrong. There's a lot of them coming back to Christianity. There's a lot of Christians who recognize some of the fear-mongering in the Bible. Like, you have to realize that this is a massive spiritual war, and nothing is really what it seems. I'm studying quantum physics, and all things are consciousness, and consciousness is God. Everything is love at the root of it. And so a good example came to mind yesterday. If you really want to get to the root of it, so you have like the superficial fear and love, and then the evil and the good. But what's really at the root of everything? At the root is only love. Only love is real. Only love. That's God. That is the fabric of existence. And so it's kind of like a play. We're living in a play, in a screenplay. Like, we're all actors. We're all playing a part. And so when you think of a play, think of it like the person who writes the screenplay has to put in the good characters and the bad characters, and the actors are playing out their parts and their roles, and you have good and evil within this play. But does that make the person who wrote the play evil? I don't think so. They're just writing out a script, and you have actors playing their scripts out, and we're all actors in the play of God. And therefore, to me, and this is my opinion, you can take it or leave it, I don't need to debate about this, I see everything in creation and existence as God. Everything is God. Every other entity and being and dimension and everything, every material object It all comes down to energy. It all is energy at the subatomic level. Everything is energy, consciousness, love, and God's source. So for me right now, it's really a matter of staying focused on that, on just God and God within. God is within us, and we are intimately connected with God. We cannot be separate. There is no separation. And that's another one of those ideas that people are put off. Like, you think the oneness is New Age? Well, the separateness is evil. Like, they want us separate. They want us divided. They want everybody to think that they're not connected to God. Like, God is not something outside of you. God is not some external entity sitting up in the sky on a throne. Like, you don't have to sit around and wait for somebody to come down from the sky and save you. Like, no, the Bible tells you it is within. The second coming of Jesus is when you find that source within you, because heaven and the kingdom, everything is within. So there you have it. That is my truth. That is my opinion. I think everybody who is like a really big spiritual leader right now is controlled opposition, if you will. I like that term because it means that they are putting out truths with lies and deceit. So people like Lori Ladd, Phil Goodlife, Del Bigtree, RFK Jr., Dane Wingington, who else? I don't know. Basically anybody who has a really, really big platform and following right now. And if they're speaking out about the truth and they're not getting shut down, you need to ask yourselves why. Because people like me, who have maybe a couple thousand people following, and I get censored, I'm risking getting my platform shut down if I speak out about certain things. Why? And then they're gonna go and like stage censorship on some of these people, so then they look legit. Oh, look, Del Bigtree just got censored. He's legit. Is he though? Is he? He's being sponsored by the people who are pushing the New World Order. Lori Ladd, Phil Goodlife, these people, pushing the Galactic Federation. What is the Galactic Federation? That is the same people who are also pushing the New World Order. How do you know these people are getting downloads and messages? How can you trust these people? They have some amazing information and they have some fantastic wisdom and advice, and that's the point. That's the point. They want you to follow them blindly. So then when they start to like throw out little bits of questionable things, or like they start changing their opinions in their minds, then you just follow right along. You just follow whatever they say and you just blindly believe it. They believe one thing for a long time. They get a lot of following, they build a lot of trust, and then they start to change their opinions and everybody loses their discernment and they just follow along. Follow the leader. And that's how it works. And you need to really go within right now. This is a spiritual war. This is some serious shit going on. And you have to worry about healing yourself. When you heal yourself, that energy expands outwards. That is why they don't want people within 6 feet of each other, because so many of us are healing right now and we are shining our light into this world. And that not only ripples out into the collective conscious, but that has a direct bioelectric, biomagnetic effect on the people immediately in our surroundings. So when you heal and you put out that positive, good, loving energy, and it does rub off on other people, they subconsciously pick up on that. They can't help but pick up on it. That is not part of the agenda. They don't want us connecting. They don't want people healed and finding that connection with God, with each other. So really start to use your own discernment. If something doesn't feel right, it's not. Okay, I kind of caught on to Lori's stuff a while ago, and I just got confirmation of it recently, and I'm pretty much over it. I'm over everybody. I'm over everyone but myself at the moment. I meditate every day. I go within. I'm healing my traumas and my wounds as they arise. I am learning to respond and not react. And if I have emotional, upheavals, if you will, then that is my moment to correct, to face it, to transmute it, to shine love and light on myself. And that's the journey I think we should all be on. So, anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you can learn to use some discernment. And I hope that you stop trusting everybody blindly and be willing to change your mind and opinion at any given moment. Have some humility. Take some accountability. And say hi to Benny. Hi, Benny. Have a good day.